Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we keep you updated on all things space. If you thought SpaceX was already pushing the limits, you'll want to hear this. They just pulled off an incredible feat, launching two rockets from Florida's Space Coast less than 4 hours apart. It was a spectacular night for spaceflight fans. The action kicked off on Friday at 10:08 p.m. Eastern Time. A Falcon 9 rocket, carrying 29 of SpaceX's Starlink internet satellites, soared into the night sky from the legendary Pad 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. This is the same pad that launched Apollo missions to the Moon and the Space Shuttle, so seeing a Falcon 9 lift off from there is always a treat. But the night was far from over. Just a few hours later, at 1:44 a.m., on Saturday, another Falcon 9 rocket lit up the sky. This one launched from the nearby Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, also carrying another batch of 29 Starlink satellites. Can you imagine seeing two rocket launches in a single night? What an amazing display of orbital mechanics and precision engineering. And you know, it wouldn't be a SpaceX launch without a booster landing. The first stage of the second rocket flawlessly touched down on the drone ship. Just read the instructions out in the Atlantic Ocean. It's become almost routine. But watching a massive rocket booster land itself is still one of the coolest things in modern technology. Both sets of 29 Starlink satellites were scheduled to be deployed into low Earth orbit about 65 minutes after their respective liftoffs. These two flights mark the 145th and 146th Falcon 9 missions for SpaceX just this year. It's an absolutely staggering launch cadence. A huge portion of these flights, over 100 of them, have been dedicated to building out the Starlink mega constellation. This is by far the largest satellite network ever created. As of now, there are over 8,900 operational Starlink satellites orbiting our planet, and that number is growing with almost every launch. Now, a gap of 3 hours and 36 minutes between launches from the same coast is incredibly fast, but believe it or not, it's not SpaceX's personal best. Back on August 31st of this year, they set a mind-blowing record by launching the Falcon 9 missions just 65 minutes apart. One took off from Cape Canaveral in Florida, and the other launched from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. That's launching from opposite ends of the country in just over an hour. It really puts into perspective how rapidly SpaceX is advancing the field of reusable rocketry. What was once science fiction is now becoming a regular occurrence, with launches happening multiple times a week. It's a thrilling time to be a space enthusiast, and we're witnessing history being made with each successful mission. What do you think of this incredible launch rate? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay on top of the latest space news and rocket launches, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll see you in the next one.